Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Material Energy Hypercubed. In the last episode, we were working on the Tormented, and today we are going to continue working our way through this area. There's really not much to say other than the fact that the Withers are mad. So we're just gonna go the little quick cheaty way. We need to make sure we have F7 on. And we got down to this room last time, which had a bunch of gas spawners and witches and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, looks like we have everything we need. We have plenty of food. We have some torches. I could probably have used more torches, but let's try to get through this next room, which we also lit up a little bit. And let's just start breaking spawners. Yeah, we are getting close to the bottom, I think. Ow. So let's light things up. And we just need to... Oh my gosh, things are so loud. Alright, let's fix that. Let's master volume way down. So yeah, there is... Oh, I believe the withers are right up here. Yep, that's where the withers are. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done with this area then, once we finish this. So let's just get through a little bit more, break some more spawners, and ow. Let's get... Oh my god, stop hitting me. Break all these spawners and kill all the blazes. Ooh, lag. Kill all the blazes. And there's a chicken now. Blaze spawners are probably the most dangerous thing that we're going to encounter. And we need to break the rest of the blaze spawners. Let's retreat for a sec. Actually, no, let's not retreat for a second. Break more spawners. And now we should be able to retreat for a second. And just get away. Kind of collect ourselves a little bit. And let's go ahead and real quick, I want to see... Quest book. No quest completed. Alright. Just in case we get any of those, like, you've killed enough mobs of whatever type. Ow. Alright, so let's clear out the blazes. And break spawners. And I think this area is almost cleared. Now, I want to clear the section above as well before we really do too much in here. But it looks like all the spawners are gone. That is good. Now, let's deal with this area up here. So, badness, withers. Ow. Let's just kind of light this area up. And kill the withers. Let's kill the wither spawner. And I think, yeah, there are a lot more over there. Oh my god, there's a lot more. Alright. I don't know if they're affected by light, but let's go ahead and pretend they are. And we are taking a lot of damage. There are a lot of withers right here. Oh my god, it's so loud. Alright. Let's take a look at our quest book. One quest with unclaimed rewards, and it's kill a wither. So let's go ahead and do one of these. We have so many wither spawners now. We're going to get more stars, so no reason to put those away. And let's eat. Our health is actually pretty good. We are very tanky. And that is a good thing. So we just need to come up here and do a lot of damage. So all these guys, get them to drop down. And they're actually hurting each other as much as they're hurting me, which is good. Luckily, we are strong enough to kill these guys very quickly. And he's dead. Let's just get these both these guys down here, kill them, and take cover for a second. Now there is, what, 3 more? Let's go ahead and break the spawner. Light things up. And kill this guy in the corner. Part of me wants to fly for this part, just because this is kind of insane. Flight makes the wither a lot easier, but we're not getting any damage to fall damage. So that is honestly good enough of usage of the what's it called? The angel ring. God, this is a little hectic. Just a little, but let's see. There's another one down, and I think we just have the two more as he dances and freaks out. I hope our armor it's doing okay. Alright, so we have 2 more. Potentially. There might be more that I can't see, but I think it's just these 2. And so he's dead. We are actually taking a lot of damage. Alright, we need to start healing up before we die, or are those red hearts? I don't actually know. I guess we're gonna find out. Those are okay. We're fine. Never mind. So let's go ahead and turn the sound back up. Pick up all of these shurikens that we threw. We have 1,000 of them, so it's not that big of a deal. And this is the last area, so we've completed it. Let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. Just grabbing all the shurikens. And we have emerald blocks, glowstone. This is the final chest, which has a sextuple compressed cookie, a bunch of cows, really good dark steel armor, pigs, chickens. I thought those were mushrooms for a second. A wireless stuff, a lot of really good things actually. So let's put all of this stuff in here. And we have 13 nether stars. That is silly. And let's start just harvesting some of the stuff. So I didn't realize that we were that close to being done. But that's okay. We have a bunch of good stuff in here. More nether stars. A bunch of shiny blocks, emerald blocks. The sextuple compressed cookie is nice. I wish it was a little bit more. I wish it was a septuple or even just the straight out octuple compressed that we need. But you can't be too picky. So there's plenty of blocks of metal here. Mana infused and shiny and emeralds and pulsating iron, all of which are really useful. Or at least really rare. I don't know if useful is a good term for this mana infused, but I want to go ahead and grab some of this. I want to look a little bit underneath with the emeralds. So let's take this stuff. Just make sure there's no secrets. It goes deeper. I didn't mean to break that, but torches. So obsidian. The reinforced obsidian is a pain to break. But there is a lot of emeralds, and we have officially completed this area, so I'm not going to worry about... There's a lot of emeralds here, actually. That is nice. I hear water. It might be from another area, but I'm not sure. So let's make sure that we have all this stuff. Let's go ahead and pick up the shiny because it breaks pretty quickly. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Tormented. I want to make sure there's no like super secret things. Break a lot of the stuff just to make sure there's nothing hidden behind it. We're gonna do the same thing with this guy. Just God, that green is so bright. Okay, so that is a light gray wool slab. Let's go ahead and put nether stars, metals, just put all this stuff in here, except for that. And yeah, I will harvest a lot of this stuff later. I actually kind of want this ineffable glass. That's really nice to have. And there's 2 more chests down here that we can harvest and grab the contents of and all that kind of fun stuff. We have more pulsating iron, all that kind of fun stuff. So in here we have a bunch of green hearts. Ooh, cool, more life. Bunch of splash potions of strength, elevators, more green hearts, which is nice. A bunch of golden apples and a pretty powerful bow, probably to take on the withers above here. And then over on the other side we have, let's go ahead and put this stuff in there. Alright, we have endstone, ender cores, 64 case craftings, more golden apples, and beacons. Cool. Not really anything super great from these chests, but it's still really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this area. Let's go ahead and break the ineffable glass. And I want to just kind of look around. So anything behind here? No. Nothing that screams secrets. Break the ineffable glass. The reason I'm breaking it is because it's pretty, it's not difficult. It's okay, it is difficult to get, but it's not like it's rare per se. It's just annoying to get and collect. So there might still be some secrets in here, like this area was. Then again, there might not be. I don't know yet, but I do know that there is a ton of resources. And that goes all the way up to the top, which is good to know. Let's go ahead and just put that laboratory block back. And yeah, so the Tormented is completed. We can dump off all of our stuff. And doesn't this have... No, that does not have infinity, so we want to keep a stack. We can just dump off all this stuff and start looking at making more cookies is really what we're going to need to do. I accidentally put my golden bag in here. So... Did it? Okay, no, I have another one. I was going to say, this doesn't... Okay, there we go. Scared me a little bit. So, let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. I swore that it broke. And took all of my stuff away, but it didn't. I didn't mean to do that. Let's pick up all these division sigils. And apologies if you can hear the wind. It is super windy out today. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but if you can, apologies. If not, don't worry about it. So we have a bunch of things. We have a bunch of cookies. I in fact told the system to go ahead and make a bunch of cookies. Now whether it did or not, we'll find out if it's done. I told it just make compressed cookies. I think I said 400. So let's see how we are doing with cookies. And quests. Get some more cookies from that. Okay. So cookies. That is where we're at with this. So compressed cookies into double compressed and to triple compress, and the quintuple go into another sextuple, and we still need a lot of cookies. So how do we want to do this? So let's take a look at the quest book, and basically we need to make a single octuple compressed cookie. That would be really nice to have. Completed. Oh, ender minis are not repeatable. I didn't realize that. That's the only one that's not repeatable. Okay. So it's not really a matter of doing anything else. So Lost in Time, we need the Torturino and we need the Nether Portal. That's the only 3 quests we have in here. We can't make the Torturino until we get the octuple compressed cookie, and we're going to need 50 of those eventually. We're also going to need a ton of charcoal and a ton of ender pearls. So we'll get to that stuff later. Secrets. There are still secrets. And we are missing a couple things. So let's go down to the I guess here, and then we'll go over to not the reactor, Victory Monument. And we are missing Susie as well as Bonnie Bacon. So we'll need to figure out where those are. Chemistry, we still have quests to do here, and these were removed, so we'll finish those later. You know what? No, let's go ahead and complete those. And we obviously have to cheat because we don't have access to it, but I have a book here, so we're going to go ahead and shift click to complete. That's also bedrock, shift click, bedrock, and bedrock. So those are all completed. If we look at our actual quest book, the rewards aren't that great. So if we get anything super good, I'll feel a little bit bad, but it's just 4 greater reward bags, which we could buy. Bake to win. Graders are equivalent to quadruples, so this is basically 2 quintuples. A little bit more, but basically 2.5 quintuples. And there's quadruples, bedrockium. It's decent stuff, but oh well. We can't complete those. Those were removed, so I don't really feel too bad for completing them like I did. And it gives us more cookies. So that is just kind of the way it is, because the mod pack has changed and the quest book never did. So it's kind of a thing that happens, but whatever. How much is an epic? Ooh, yuck. Yuck. Those are nasty. So chemistry is completed. Now we do need to make more cookies, and this is a little bit of an issue. Now here's my question. There is the, what is it called, fertilized dirt, this stuff which requires octadic capacitors, and that is what we're using, correct? Fertilized dirt, yes. So why don't we make a bunch more of that? So I guess first of all we should get blink. Get 10 more of those. We need more Certus quartz dust. Did we never set up any machines for auto crafting? We didn't. Alright, well, let's fix that, I guess. So we're gonna want a pulverizer, or yeah, pulverizer's fine. We're gonna want an interface which we have plenty of. We're going to want some item conduits and some power conduits. So let's go ahead and get this stuff taken care of. And we'll automate things as needed. And I guess we'll just do it right over... I mean, we could just use test racks as well. Because we don't have power coming from anywhere over in this area. And I think, honestly, right here will be fine. So we'll use a pulverizer. We'll have interface, item conduits, and power conduits, and we'll just put a test rack there in the middle. Do we have another test rack? No. And those are honestly annoying enough to make. Let's just run power lines. Now we have power lines up here. We can just break in like this and run a line down. That will work, no problem. So we'll just run something like this. And then all we need is to connect to this guy. And I think the easiest way to do that is just going to be with the ME conduit. So we'll just run a line alongside this. And instead of going up there, we'll just go to the side. And that should connect. So we should see this come online. And it should work. Now we just need to configure this guy to accept from the top, output everything out the side. And then extract, always active, insert, and now we take Certus. Can I make one blank pattern? And what we'll do is we'll say processing Certus quartz equals Certus quartz dust. Now we don't have all that much Certus quartz. We can fix that. It's not that big of a deal. So just put that stuff in there. We'll put this guy in here. And now we should be able to make like 20 blank patterns. Yeah, no problem. So let's get the Certus quartz, the dense, that's the dense charge. So we're done with the Tormented. I might go back through there and grab more stuff. But for right now, let's go ahead and close it off. And we're going to throw in, what was it? The biosphere. And head back up. So this is the place where we have been working pretty diligently. And there is a ton of Certus quartz. So I just need to kind of get rid of a lot of the jelly cryothium, and we can get as much of this Certus quartz as we want. No problems. So it's just a matter of collecting at this point, really. So, I mean, right there we have almost 2 stacks, and we've barely kind of, oops, barely did anything with this node. So let's go ahead and put that back. And a large portion of this we're just going to be working on getting cleared up. Now, is there anything left in there? Not really. There's a bunch of other things there. There's some chests that's left, but for the most part, I'm just going to be... Ooh, there's darkness. I swear I just saw darkness. Yeah, there's darkness right here. Now that we can fly, we can kind of ignore most issues we had with this map. Oh, hey, it's Susie. That is one of the secrets we were looking for. So we found Susie. That should be a quest. And it is. That is the last quest. We're going to get some more dogbarium, bacon jerky, and reward bag. Cool. So it's just a chest that I missed in here. I will see where the Bonnie Bacon is. And if we can find it. If we can, that'd be awesome. But if we can't, who cares? I have a feeling it might be in Miner's Delight. And if it is, it could take me a while to find. Just because that is a very big area that has a lot of space to look for different things. So let's get back to what we were doing. Now that we should have our blank patterns, let's go ahead and throw the Surge Quartz, this, most of this stuff back away, and cool. So now we need to make graveyard soil. And we'll take one of those, and then we'll make the octadic capacitor. We need one of these. And we're missing lumium and some elements. So the elements is going to be a little bit harder for us to deal with. But, let's see, molecular assembler, that goes in there. But the lumium we can deal with a... let's see. We would need an alloy smelter. And another interface. And conduits. Let's see. Item. ME. And power. Let's go put Susie in the... on the monument. Let's see. Where is the monument? The box... reactor, victory monument. There we go. So Susie goes. Oh my god, that's kind of creepy, to be honest. Just the it looks so off, but it is a pretty doggo. Not my favorite type of doggo, but it is a pretty doggo nonetheless. Anyways, we need to, with that taken care of, let's go back to the observatory and start making another bit of automation. And we're going to just put this right here. So we don't actually need most of the stuff. Extract always active. Insert, doesn't matter. This is going to get power. We're going to turn this to alloys only. And to make lumium, which we need for this, lumium is literally just glowstone, silver, and tin. So we make a processing pattern that is glow, if I can spell glowstone, glowstone, silver, and tin, 310, I believe. Let's make sure. So 4 glowstone or a block, doesn't matter. 1 silver, 310 gives us a bunch of lumium, which we already have. But it's good to have this pattern anyways. And then this just goes in the alloy smelter. So let's go ahead and make all of that. And that should cure our problems. So we just need the mercury and the other thing. What are we missing? So if I want to make an octadic capacitor, we need methyl cyclopentyl yeah, that stuff, and mercury. Alright, I've got to remember how to get that. So mercury we have 1 of. Mercury is easiest. You can get a little bit of it from slime balls or anything that has slime in it. Yeah, so slime. That is the key with that one. Which none of these slimy saplings has grown, which is a little bit concerning. I realize these guys don't have light, so let's put lights on each of them. and see if that helps. Otherwise, Mercury being number 80. What is 40? Let's see, I have my cheat sheet just behind me, so I'm going to grab that because it is easy enough. Apologies. So 40 is zirconium, 20 is calcium, so we could combine calcium twice. And this guy, that will make a little bit of zirconium. This guy still has a good bit of power. And there we go, that's enough zirconium. And then combine that. And it just requires a lot of power that I don't necessarily have, which is the issue. So we'll turn that off, and that will stop. So we can put at least this stuff in here. So slime is going to be the way to get it. And yeah, we only have a little bit of mercury. Now the other thing we needed was this methyl. Which one is it? It is the purplish one. Methyl cyclo. Yeah, that stuff. Do we have any? We have one again. Now, this is something that I believe we have to make, which is fine. It's just a matter of what's going to be the best way to get it. And we need... I don't have it in there. Okay, let's put that back, scan it, and then we can see it. So there's the methyl cyclo whatever. So we need manganese, which is something we have a little bit of. It's also carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. So the standards, let's take 2 carbons, 2 oxygens, and hydrogen. We only have 1. So a lot of this is just going to be a matter of getting as much as we can whenever we can. So let's pop back over here, and can we make at least 1 octet capacitor? Yes, and it should be pretty much instantaneous. And now we can teach the system how to make the fertilized dirt. And what I will do is, between episodes, I will try to make more of this stuff. So there we go, fertilized dirt. Now, why do we want to do that? Because we need to expand our farms. Simple answer, we just need to expand our farms. So the plan is, I am going to spend some time between episodes just kind of working on whatever I can. We do have a greater reward bag, so let's go ahead and open that. We got a bunch of gears. That's kind of cool. Are they used for anything? You can get gold. The 10 gears are used for a little bit more, but not that much more. And the copper gears are used for a lot of are used for the capacitors actually, and a lot of machines. So that's at least nice. Okay, so that's whatever. But the plan is, I am going to basically work on getting everything I can together to expand our farm. We're going to do that pretty quickly next episode, and then we're going to start, we might actually start auto-crafting the cookies outside of the ME system, and working on that kind of stuff, just so that we can actually get to the octuple compressed cookies, and then we can just expand our farm as we need it. So So what I'll probably do is we'll probably separate this farm and this farm. The cocoa beans will have a nice big wall. We'll have more cocoa beans in total. I will try to figure out what's going to be the best way to get this guy to work with the cocoa beans. We'll make another farming station, do basically all this stuff, and have another one. We might actually move that guy as well, or we'll just go out into this area because there's plenty of room out here to work. So that's the plan. What is... Oh, that's my, yeah. Let's go ahead and hide that. So yeah, that's the plan, and we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That is really weird. Oh, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!